Pop the top, it's time for another video to drop, and today I'm bringing you guys an interview with the man, the myth, the legend, Bryan Williams. Bryan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Yo, you have got charisma for days,
Oh,
dog.
brother, I do this thing. I do
Captain
this thing.
Charisma over here.
Hey, I'm a commentator for a professional wrestling company. I manage. It is what I do every single day of the week. But what this man does every single year since I've been alive is make banger after banger after banger
After banger!
after banger of wrestling games, man. And this is what I want to ask you real quick.
What's up? What's up?
SmackDown versus Raw 2006.
Yeah.
You got any cool stories or anything like that about that game?
Now you may have already, I mentioned it before, in some other interviews or whatever. But Brock Lesnar was originally in SmackDown versus Raw 2006.
Ooh-wee!
If you knew, you knew, but if you didn't, you do now. He was going to be in the game. There were negotiations between him and WWE at that time.
Right.
We had a build of him in it, but of course it didn't ship with him, so you saw how that went. But there were builds of Brock Lesnar.
Have you recently seen the build that came out and hit like people's YouTube and stuff with Maven, Luther Reigns? There's a build that came out that somebody unearthed, and now
SmackDown versus Raw 2006.
Yep, and
really?
modders are now able to grab that and put it into like definitive editions of the game. Shout out to Scott J, phenomenal creator. Yeah,
Man, those modders, man, I'm in awe of what they do. Like,
Dude,
that's impressive. But yeah,
Absolutely
but I wasn't just a little. Little story about that.
Hey, WWE 2K23 is the reason why we're here today. Bryan Williams, the man, the myth, the legend, is back in the WWE 2K franchise. Something I want to really pick your brain about because it's what me and my boys always talk about. The god of this thing right here, because he watches everything. He watches WWE, he watches all the other brands out there. And he's the reason why, in my opinion, I got to ask you about this, we get some of the banging moves in the game.
Well, I was always a move guy.
Yes, sir.
I was always one of my things. If you remember to the point of like the DLC move pack.
Yep.
I remember that was something that I had pitched when we first started doing DLC, which, man, I've been around so long. I think it was SmackDown vs. Raw 09.
Yep.
Was the first time we did DLC. And I remember Corey Ledesma, my old boss.
Yep.
What's up, Corey? Shout out to Ledesma. I'm like, bro, we've got to do a moves pack DLC.
Yep.
Fans will eat this up, man. He's like, I don't know, B, like moves, that might not be enough. Eventually we got it, we got it through. It was in the game for several years actually.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm a move guy. I helped the moves for 2K23.
Oh, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Because look, man, there's some moves from other places. This is a WWE 2K23 event. I ain't gonna say the other places, but like, I was just saying maybe like on the old games, we could have seen maybe a buckshot lariat coming to the game way sooner or something like that. Not saying it's in 23, I don't know. But this man right here sees everything in wrestling. That's one of my
I do my best. I do my
That's
best.
the biggest reason why I love following you on Twitter. You always talk about all the wrestling you watch. You mean a lot to me. You mean a lot to everybody that's a fan of this game, bro. I just want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. We all thank you, and we're very happy that you are back with WWE 2K23. Dude, like you can ask Aaron. You can look. I'll pull up a tweet right here where I said the one person in the WWE 2K space that I want to meet is this guy right here because he made my childhood, bro. For real, for real. 2006, 7, and up. That was my stuff, bro. And like getting to meet you is like meeting a legend. Like,
Okay, so you said, well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You said SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 is your favorite.
Yep.
Did you like 07?
Oh, I love 07.
Okay. Because that's where I really got. That's where I really started.
Give me a story from 07 if you got one.
Fun stories. Well, it was the first year I did mocap.
Oh, okay.
And at that time, we were using Deep South.
Oh, okay.
We were using WWE's developmental. They were, that Deep South,
Yep.
as you know, of course, OVW. And I remember the first mocap shoot that I participated in, it was Doug Basham.
Oh, okay.
Or it might have been Danny. I mean, they're twins. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It was one of the Basham brothers. It was Tommy Dreamer was there. Not Al Snow. Stevie Richards.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I met Stevie Richards for the first time that year, and Stevie Richards was the one who hit the brother to Ring of Honor. Because at that time, I hadn't heard of Ring of Honor, and I know they had been around. I mean, but because again, this is 2006, so no streaming. I remember Stevie Richards, he was leaving for the day, and he had his the DVD collection, those little packs, And I'm like, he's like flipping through, and he's like, I see ROH. Like, hey, what's ROH?
Oh, that's awesome.
And Steven's like, you don't know Ring of Honor? And he's like, hey, bro, and he gave me it.
Wow.
He gave them to me. And first time I saw Jay Lethal was on one of those DVDs. So shout out to Stevie. Good dude.
Hey, big RIP as well to Jay Briscoe, man. Jay Briscoe forever.
Absolutely.
Jay Briscoe forever.
Absolutely.
Hey, anytime that double underhook pile driver gets hit, Jay Driller from here on out, man. For real, for real. One question I do have to ask you about.
Before you ask, you mentioned the Jay Driller?
Yep.
So Cody's in the game.
I seen it earlier, and we called it the Jay Driller on it.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful,
It's on his moveset. Yeah.
It looks beautiful, too.
Brother.
Oh, I can't wait.
They're looking good. Our animation team, they're great, man. And they are really, they take on a lot of work. You know, this franchise is very animation heavy.
Yep.
And so, you know, shout out to them. And, you know, the kind words you gave me, I really do appreciate. But, you know, this game, it's the team, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I work with some amazing people. You know, I mentioned Jason, Derek Donahue. He was the guy that designed the War Games match. Just, you know, the team itself is great. You know, Lionel,
Hey, Christina Danfam, much shouts out.
Christina, yeah. You know, Colin and Lionel, they've assembled, this is like the Avengers of,
For real.
of a dev team.
Yep,
you know,
for real.
Everybody's good at their jobs and everybody, you know, we come together to, you know, all the success of 2K22 and just keep that momentum going with 23, man. And like I said, I'm just happy to be back, dog.
All right. I know you cannot answer this because nothing has been talked about yet.
You can ask me anything.
I gotta tell you, I read the Screen Rant interview. Universe mode is near and dear to my heart. The way that you explained it, it sounds like we in for a good year with that mode.
Yes,
I know you can't talk about it. Exactly, yeah.
But I can say it's a game changer for the mode. It's one of those things that it may not be, it might be on the back of the box, I'm not sure. But for those Universe fans out there who have been, you know, just dying and clamoring for any sort of significant improvement, you're getting it this year. And I think low-key, I mean, we've got the showcase with John Cena, which is dope as hell, War Games, all the great improvements to gameplay, and just all the modes at large. I think the thing that most fans, like the Trojan horse, is the universe and those improvements. I think when you guys get your hands on it, fans are gonna go, can I curse?
Yeah.
Actually, I won't curse. I gotta keep it professional. But they're gonna go 8.
They're gonna go 8. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. So yeah. So keep your eye out for. I'm sure there'll be more information dropping my universe, but yeah, Christo, the designer for Universe Mode, did a great job this year.
Hey, March 14th, if you pre-order the Icon Edition of WWE 2K23, you're going to be able to play it right then, right there. It's coming at you even stronger. Bryan Williams, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the fans out there who've been supporting this franchise year in and year out.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Bro, I genuinely mean it, man. When we heard that you were back, we all lost our minds. Like, no joke. Because you are the guy. You are the guy to us, bro. And that, it's just, I can't express it enough. It's so good that you are back. And thank you so much for doing this interview on the channel.
Of course.
Everybody hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all go and check out Vibe as well. We got a lot of WWE 2K23 gameplay coming at your faces. A lot of different stuff coming at you this year. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. As always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace.